Here is something that I've learned the hard way. The knowledge gap. The knowledge gap between you and your customers. It's a real thing and it's really expensive if you don't understand it. I was very egocentric. My thinking was egocentric when I was designing a new product line. I was absolutely overestimating the knowledge of my customers. I was thinking they're all engineers, so they must understand and must know what the new product is all about. And I'm talking about the S5X product, which was released in 2022 or 23, in 2023, I believe, yeah. And it was based on the S4X, a very successful product. And the main difference between them was that one product, the S4X, they were headphones made for stereo mixing, and the S5X were designed for spatial audio mixing, for Dolby Atmos, for Sony 360, and so on. And I thought, naively, that just that on its own is enough for customers to understand which product to buy or which one is actually the one that they need. And I was so wrong. There was so many questions, so many support tickets asking about the differences and asking about the cross-case use, meaning, can I use the spatial audio product that you've made, which I don't really understand what it is, can I use it just for listening to music? Will I enjoy music? Fuck yes, of course. Can I just, do a stereo mix with it? Well, yes. And I understand it's a perfectly logical question. Then why do these two products exist? What is the difference? And it's a little nuance in frequency response and how the soundstage works that supports object-based mixing. But yeah, that is just way too geeky for even audio engineers. They don't really understand it. They don't know how to use it. They don't know why to use it. So I've created a problem for the company out of nothing, or basically out of overestimating the knowledge of my customers, ignoring the gap in knowledge between us as the engineers that are creating products and customers as engineers that are using those products to create music. So yeah, that was the original problem. And even more so, when I named this product, the new line, I didn't diversify it with a name. So instead of going with, I don't know, something that's very specifically saying spatial audio, I went with the incremental number. So for example, the original headphone was the S4X, and the new spatial audio headphone was the S5X. So the way it was perceived was like, all right, so this is the new model. This is the new thing, replacing the previous. It's an upgrade, it's a better thing. And it was not really understood that it's a different thing. So I've made that mistake as well, but just using a naming structure for the product roadmap that didn't really work, didn't support the current state of knowledge of our customers when they encountered the new product. So really there was only one thing that I could do, which was find a way to get back down to only one product, to remove the choice between the S4 and the S5, and kind of combine both of these products into one, which is what we did, the X1. And as it turns out, it was a great decision. Basically, overnight, we were sold out for months and months in advance. And the 1 year of selling that product created the best financial year in the company in a decade. So here's the proof, not fully understanding the knowledge gap can cost you a tremendous amount of money. There you go. So customers, in short, they don't really care about all the geeky stuff you do. They don't. All they care about is this for me? Can I use it? What are the benefits of using it? How much does it cost? All the basic stuff. All the very, very basic stuff. That's what 9 of 10 customers care about. There's one that is gonna geek out with you, but 9 out of 10, they don't care about your technology, about your engineering skills, about all the geeky stuff. And you can do shorts explaining this and trying to get people on board. You can do YouTube videos, 5-minute, 10-minute videos. But the geekiness is so deep and so complex that it just doesn't work. You cannot explain the difference between spatial audio headphone and stereo headphone in a 20-minute video. The knowledge gap is too wide. It's impossible to explain, which means the customers will buy something else, and you will lose on the market. All right, until the next time, stay safe and sound. Bye.